G'day everybody, Wong here. Today's video is going to be about the Groza. Now the Groza is a gun that I think that a lot of players are underlooking, but simultaneously there's a lot of players who are kind of overrating this gun. Some people say this is the best gun in the game, which I definitely think is not the case. And then other people think that like they just completely overlook this gun and choose the other guns that are very similar instantly over this gun, even though this gun in my opinion does have a place and I think it is one of the strongest guns in the game. Now I personally use other guns over this, but I think that this gun, as I just said, does have a place. So anyways, I'm going to be going over the stats and the bullets to kill, time to kill, and any outliers. Then I'm going to compare it to some other guns and give some insights as to where this gun fits in the meta. And then I'm going to show the attachments I would equip on this gun. There's not really builds because this gun can only have a barrel slot and a sight, so it's really not many options at all. And then I'm going to talk about the playstyle of this gun, which, spoiler alert, as a lot of fast time to kill guns are, the playstyle is pretty much just very versatile and you can pretty much do anything. But there are still some little notes I'll give anyways. But and then as always there'll be a live commentary at the end. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alrighty, so here are the stats for the Groza. First things first, we're going to mention 3-shot kill on a 650 fire rate. That is the same as the FAL. Now the damage of 34 compared to the damage of 40 means that it will not do as good against light armor. So the time to kill comes down to 184 milliseconds, which is very competitive, but it goes up against armor. Now you might be thinking, okay, well where's the downsides then? Because of course there must be downsides. First things first, the vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil are not where the downsides lie. The recoil is really good in fact. But the first shot kick is a 3-time multiplier. This means that even with the low recoil stats, you cannot tap fire with this gun. Now, that might make you think, oh well, it can't be good at range then, because if you can't tap fire, you can't get range. But that is not the case. The full auto recoil is really good. So yeah, it's like a bit of a weird thing where it's good at range, but only if you're full auto spraying. So pretty much always spray with this gun. Now the other downsides that come with the damage are the reload speed. The reload speed is really bad at 4.3, which you might think, oh well, I can just fix it. But oh, hang on, the Groza cannot get a grip or a magazine attachment. So you are hard capped at that speed. Now the fast reload does exist, but it's not very useful. So this gun's big thing is that it doesn't have a whole lot of great uptime. Granted, honestly though, you can kill so many people with it that it's still really good. The reload speed, really all that means is you don't really want to be playing inside buildings very much where there's other enemies around you. The velocity is also very slow, meaning that you have a harder time hitting shots at range, but honestly, there's weird little things about this gun that make it seem like it'd be bad at range, but honestly, it's good. So you could run a velocity attachment, but I honestly still wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, apart from that, there's nothing else really to discuss. The draw speed's really fast, which isn't too handy, apart from when you want to pull out C4, and the running speed is 5% faster, which is pretty good. Aim downtime is 220 milliseconds, which isn't amazing, but it isn't crap. So, you know, do with that what you will. Alrighty, so here are some guns I'm going to compare it to. First things first, I want to talk about the AK-15 and the Scar H, because a lot of you who know the gun really well might be thinking, why would you compare it to them? But the reason I'm comparing it to them is because they are both sort of known for being high damage guns that also have a lot of range. They have a lot of range because their tap fire ability is really good. The Groza has a lot of range because its full auto ability is really good. So the Groza is really good at range, not as good for counter sniping. You can counter snipe, of course. That doesn't mean you can't kill snipers. It just means you can't kill the ones who are really far away. And I personally believe that the Groza's range is more against people who are running through the open or aren't behind cover. You will melt them really fast with the Groza, which I think is good, because I think that the AK-15 and the Scar H should be good at people who are behind cover and in really good positions. But yeah, the Groza is good against people who are not in good positions. That means that the Groza is more of a farming weapon as opposed to a competitive one. But honestly, the time to kill on it is still really fast, that you can still kind of brawl with people up close anyways. So that's what it has over those two guns. A little bit less good at max range, a lot better up close than those other guns. Now we have the AK-5C. It is pretty much the AK-5C. Their stats are pretty much identical. I think the AK-5C has a faster velocity and a faster reload. And when I say faster reload, I also mean a faster quick reload. The AK-5C's quick reload is actually pretty quick. I personally bring the AK-5C just purely because of that, but I honestly do not blame you for picking the Groza. The Groza, I would say, it's hard to explain. I can't really give any notes as to which one's better. It's honestly probably just up to personal preference at this point, but my personal preference is the AK-5C due to the reload stuff. But honestly, honestly, the Groza in the meta, it's really, really good. I'd say it's a pretty good A tier weapon. It's really, really good. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys who are using the AK-15 and the Scar H, I think you'll like the Groza. And I think if you use the AK-5C, you'll probably also really like the Groza. I think that if you're using the FAL and you were disappointed by the FAL, I'd give the Groza a go. I think the Groza is a really, really good gun. Anyways, I'm going to move on to the attachments I would bring on the Groza. So I didn't put up the normal visuals I do just because I feel like the attachment choices aren't diverse enough for me to show a picture, so I'm just going to do this. I normally run suppressor and red dot, or I run tactical barrel and slip. The reason being the tactical and the slip is to extend my range, the suppressor and the red dot is just to stay hidden and get as many kills as I can on a flank. Both are really, really good. Now, the playstyle for this gun, it's very, very versatile due to its damage, meaning that you can make mistakes and you won't get punished very easily. So you can honestly play pretty quick and just sort of chase gunshots a fair bit, but be warned, if you're in a building full of enemies and you want to kill people, get ready to pull out your C4, which the draw speed on this weapon actually helps with quite a fair bit, because your reload isn't very good and your mag isn't huge either. It's 30 rounds, which isn't bad, but with that reload, you're hoping you can have a bit more. So yeah, watch out if you're in a building with a ton of enemies inside, but apart from that, you can just use this gun absolutely however you want. Try to use it at longer ranges than you expect as well. You'll be very surprised at how good it competes at range. Do not tap fire it. Full auto, do not tap fire. But anyways, there's not really much else I can say about this gun because it's just high DPS means that it's good at a lot of things. So I'm going to move on to the live commentary.
Warframe time!
Just want to say before the live commentary starts, if you enjoyed the video and you found everything useful, please chuck a like, it helps me out a bunch. I don't like begging, but right now it's just would be really big for my channel if I got more likes, so thank you very much. Alrighty, gonna do a live commentary on the Groza. I'm actually running because we got Eduardovo, which is a bit of a longer range map, I'm gonna be running the slip scope and a tactical barrel to help with the recoil. Don't think I'll do flash hider. I think tactical should be fine. Alrighty. Not much else to talk about here. I should be running Ranger vest, but I'm not at the moment. There we are. And also the light backpack. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Spawn in the Black Hawk as always to get as far as possible. So I really want to be dropped around C on this map. This map's very long range, so it's tough for close range guns.
Time, fellas.
Not that the Groza is close range, but gotta mute that for copyright. Not that the Groza is close range, of course. It's definitely really, really good, but it's because it's full auto. I won't be able to hit targets that are very small, like snipers and things. The people running through the open fields, they're going to be food for the Groza. Well, let's have a look here. That guy crashed pretty hard just then.
Oh my god.
That's pretty funny that just happened. Right, let's see. What's that? Okay. Right here, I don't want to be here because I'm right there on the roof where I was, just because of the rooftop doesn't have much cover, and I think I'm gonna get shredded pretty hard. I got you guys. Alright, let me res this first person, and then I'll honestly res the second person, even though the first person I res is a medic. I think they'll be distracted with doing other things. Other person gave up, that's a shame. Ooh, someone's shooting down here. Yes, I was gonna say, I can't believe I just died there because I literally heard walking on concrete and I reacted, but I reacted a little bit too slow, I think. I might actually spawn over here and try to go for the snipers, because normally there are snipers up on this hill. I might go here and try to work with these gents. I'll do this to drive up a bit further. Oh, they're fighting someone there. I think they should be alright. They seem like there's just one sniper. Let me move up like this and drive along and get onto that hill next to C and see what we can do. Oh, whoopsies. Driving on two wheels there, that's funny. Alright, let's go up this way. Stop here. Hop on out. There's a tank, I might be able to go for it. I'm going to go left here a bit. Okay, let's keep moving. There's the pilot. Now his co-pilot topped out. Co-pilot should hop back in, but he didn't. That's interesting. I think he expected me to shoot him. I'm going to hopefully spawn on Feral here, but I think he's playing a little aggressive. Let's see. Will I be able to get on him? Yes, I will. Fantastic. Oh, he blew up the thing. Fair enough. Alright, let me go for this. I'm going to get the tank, even though labs are probably better for the enemy team. Oh! Oh, no! Oh no, my bad. I could have done it. I failed just then. He's tagged up enough to be leaving though, and that should be good enough for my team. Honestly, the fact that he has to go all the way back. I definitely could have played a little bit better there. I just honestly, when I saw them drive next to each other, I thought I might be able to get them both here, and so I set off the C4 a little bit too early. That's my bad. Either way, honestly, I think it'll be good for the team, so I think that's all that matters when it comes to vehicle destruction, honestly. Okay, let's have a look here. See, these guys out in the open, this is what I'm talking about with the Groza's range actually being pretty good. Granted, if those guys were snipers and they were a bit more secluded behind cover, it'd be hard. Like, this guy's going to be a tough. But, yeah, anyways, let's keep moving up. I'm going to throw a grenade here because I expect this guy to be aiming back here. Oh, he got up. Wow, interesting. Let me switch to the pistol. Dang, that's a shame. That was a different person. Pyrex game, well done. I thought that was a different person, or the same person, sorry, but it wasn't the same person. Because if it was the same person I first shot, they would have been tagged enough for that pistol to kill them, but it was somebody else. Thought I saw a person, but I didn't. I thought this little corner here was a person. That's interesting. I will have to remember that. I'm going to move in here and flank C, even though I think C isn't really, like, there's nothing on the map that tells me there's people there. I just assume there is due to map knowledge on this map. Oh, another person. Yep, see right there, the grenade got a hit marker, so I knew to pre-aim, and I was pretty happy about that, actually. Grenades and stuff can be really useful. I generally use impact grenades for that reason instead of regular frags, but, you know, it worked, so it's good. I'm actually not going to go for B. I know it seems more logical to, but I've got a feeling there's enemies in this circle here. Just due to Eduardo. Post-commentary Wong here. That guy that I just killed, when I say the guns with fast time to kill are versatile and they don't punish you for making mistakes, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. I wasn't even aiming for that guy. I was not prepared for him at all, and I did not position for an enemy to be there. Because I can kill so quickly, if that guy doesn't hit all of his shots, I'll still win. So that's why I say this gun is versatile, along with the AK-15, the FAL, the AK-5C, you know. I just think that, I say that a lot, but perhaps I haven't clarified well enough. But yeah, anyways, moving on with the video. I'm actually not going to go for B. I know it seems more logical to, but I've got a feeling there's enemies in this circle here. Just due to Eduardo, generally there's people all around C, even not on the objective. Let me just back up a sec. Play a little bit slower, because there's stuff I didn't know about, like that guy. Let me throw a nade. I don't think I'll be able to kill that guy if he gets back up. I'm going to go here, I'm going to peek this corner. Now that smoke is a bit of a pain. I'm doing this now, I'm going to do this because I think they won't expect it if they're on the ground. I heard shooting here on the left. Oh, it's a teammate. Let me go up. Ooh, Claymore, dang. I happened to kill the guy with the Claymore, so I'm pretty lucky there. But I did not play very good. Oh, whoopsies, I'm going to mute that guy because he's just saying stuff really, really loud. I might put down a spawn beacon around here. Oh, wait. I could have helped my teammate if I was a little bit quicker.
Hey, can you get us squad leader chat, man?
Yeah. I feel bad. I'm not going to mute Good Doge, so I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, they're pretty good bloke. I might put a beacon down. Let me do this to protect it. So it's good when you chuck down a beacon to build something near it. Alternatively, you just get better placement right off the bat, but I think that should be good. That should be fine. Cool. Alright, let's head back in. More post-commentary, because why not? I think this would be a good thing to explain. The reason I put sandbags on one side of that beacon but not the other is because one side pointed directly at the enemy's spawn and the A and B objectives which the enemies had, but the other side pointed towards my team and there was less of a long-range line of sight. So I blocked the longest line of sight and the one that I expected the highest chance for there to be enemies at. I think I worded that a little bit weird, but anyways, onwards with the video. Oh hey, we've got a viewer here. I'm pretty sure IBI is a viewer and a commenter on the YouTube. So g'day if you're watching this. Thank you very much for the comments. I always read them. Let's move through here. Ooh, I saw someone, but I think they dropped or died. That guy's well within my range for this gun. Let's have a geese. Okay. I decided to shoot the mine just in case there were mines that were close by that would give secondary kills. And, let me jump over that real quick. I heard a footstep out here, so that's why I did that. I'm not afraid of versing people head on, even a support, which I know seems like a bad idea because there's a lot of armor, but this gun's damage is good enough for me to actually want to take head on fights. It should, if I remember correctly, have the same DPS as the AK-5C, if I remember correctly. Nope, it's slightly faster than the AK-5C. Interesting, that was bad from me. Let me move back here. Okay. Let me keep moving. Alright, let's have a look in here.
Running in.
That was really weird.
man. I tried to kill you. If you like, try to.
That was really random. I saw those guys, and I actually, this is gonna sound stupid, even though I knew there were enemies nearby. I actually thought those guys were teammates. Whoa, that was bad for me. Look, I'm sure you guys probably looked at that and went like, what is this guy doing to me? Like, what was I doing there? I decided to prestige again, so that's why I'm re-unlocking things. Let me hop in here. Oh, let's have a look. The spawn beacon's still up, which is good. In my opinion, it keeps this whole area kind of under our control a little bit more. I shot at my teammate there for a sec by accident. I'm going to build this back up. He's reviving the teammate, so I'll let him do that. That's our car. I assume that's our car. That is not our car. Weird, I spot it and no red thing appears. That's very odd. Weird, I thought 2 C4s would do it, but I guess not. I think I actually knew that, but I had forgotten that. But I definitely used to know that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was really good shooting from that enemy. Right there, that is actually a case where I shouldn't take a head-on with a support guy. Just purely because the support guy, first of all, was already aiming at me, which is a bad sign. And also, his half secluded behind cover, which is also bad for me. It shows that player's clued on and that this time to kill fight will actually be down to who has the better gun and better armor. So, I shouldn't have taken that fight. That sniper's too far from my range. Okay, interesting. I'm not too sure where I'm going to find enemies here, because there's not a whole lot of objectives to go off of. I may as well go back to B. If I don't know where to go, all else fails, just go towards an enemy objective, and B is probably the closest one, so I'm going to do that. Here's a car. I'm not too afraid of a car player, because this gun's very low recoil, means it'll be easy to shoot through the window. That's a shame I went down. I'm going to respawn. Oh no, I think a medic's got me. There's a medic on me. Yeah, nice. Thank you. I'm going to do this to get a little bit safer. I'll let him heal me. The reason I let them heal me, even though it'd be faster, he actually gets more points. Thank you. If I let him heal me, and I want my teammate to get points, so I let him do it. Alrighty, post commentary whilst I'm clearing these angles. So there's a lot of cover looking at me, and cover's bad, of course. It's a good position for the enemy, so if I don't kill them, they can jump away. Now, when there's so much cover on my screen, I don't want to instantly push because there's tons of potential places people could be. So I wait a little bit to see if anybody will peek me. Once nobody peeks for a while, or they do and I kill them, I move on. Okay. A lot of people don't look on top of the rocks. In my positioning guide, I said to get on top of things more often because people don't look as much. I honestly overestimated my range there, and I probably shouldn't have been moving when I shot. Not that moving lowers your accuracy, but it lowers my personal accuracy. My gun will shoot straight, but my personal aim won't be straight, if you guys get what I mean. Let's move this way and have a geese. I want to try and flank those enemies because they're in a very good secure position, so I want to try and get behind them. If I try to push them head on, I think they'll kill me. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's start heading in. Now I'm going head on, but it's not really head on because it's from the side, I guess. Alright, I'm getting stumped by a DMR. I actually don't want to fight this. Alright, so there's a couple enemies shooting me. I'm going to kill that guy first, isolating the 1v1. I'm putting the guy with the DMR in between me and the tree. I'm putting the tree in between me and the guy with the DMR, sorry, whilst I shoot the support player. Now, I can shoot the guy with the DMR. Oh, that's a huge shame. That guy's take 34 though, so, okay. Let me kill this sniper before I go for the res. There we are. Dang, that's a shame. I thought there was a different guy. That's a big shame. I honestly wish my teammate didn't go down there, but at the same time, I can't blame him. If he doesn't know how to stay alive there, that's honestly not his fault, because honestly, it's a tough situation. I don't expect newer players to know right away how to live there. Okay. I was going for footsteps there. I heard his footsteps, and that's how I knew that he'd be around me. Now, the thing is, I knew he was exactly there because I heard the footsteps, but the tree, I couldn't see him, so I knew he had to be behind the tree, and that's how I knew where he was. Let me reload. Okay, the first thing that clued me on was the fact that his quad bike crashed. That definitely let me know there was someone there. That's a big shame from those guys. Nah, honestly, respect they're going for the res, because resing, of course, is, you know, it's a respectable thing. Dying whilst resing is one of those things where it's like, I still respect you, because you're trying to help your teammate out. Alrighty, right now I'm just holding cover and looking at open long-range areas. See, oh, really nice shot from that guy. Really nice shot. I agree with his name too. But, that was a really nice shot. I actually was about to say that I'm only going to be peeking really quick to avoid getting sniped. as that guy sniped me. I'm going to throw this just to like walk him off of his position. So if that guy wants to hold the angle, he'd have to walk off because he'll get grenaded. So now he can't shoot me whilst running up. But it's a shame there happened to be someone behind me who'd kill me. I might wait because I think my team might win this fight. There's enemies down there. Okay, I'm going to go back there and try to kill them. No good spawns. I'll respawn and I'll put down a spawn beacon for my team. I can't. I got no squad points. I got D capped at the moment. I'll keep capping D for my squad, but I'm personally actually going to go this way. Sounds like an LMG. It sounds like an M249. Maybe. I don't know. I can't quite tell. That's pretty bad for me. I honestly could have gotten the kill if I aimed a bit better. Man, tough, tough, tough. Alrighty, let's have a look. Dang, tough. Okay, let's work a little bit harder for these kills, shall we? I might actually equip a longer range scope to see how I go. I sometimes do this. I like this particular one, actually, like very much so in particular. But I haven't used it in a while, so it might be a little too zoomy. We'll find out. I think that's the guy with the SVD from earlier, so this is going to be a tough fight. I'm going to have to shoot really, really quickly, so I'm going to peek and shoot as fast as I can. I need to find him first to be able to do that. First of all, I'll break this. That was terrible shooting from me, jeez. Tap firing is terrible with this gun, so I definitely want to avoid it if I can. Oh, here we go. Look, I could have lived there if I played better, but honestly, I'm still happy about it. I'm going to change back off the scope. It was a little too long range for my liking, and I don't often like using zoom to alleviate accuracy, generally. I have done with other guns like the AK-74 and the AUG, but I don't think the Groza is that kind of weapon. I think the Groza... More post-commentary. I didn't say it right here, but I was saying something sort of similar. But the Groza's accuracy, I think, doesn't come from the fact that it's easy to hit a bunch of shots. I think it's also a fact of, it's kind of like what you call accuracy by volume. I can shoot so many bullets that the chance of me getting a kill is high, even if a bunch of them miss, if you get what I mean. So it's not really accuracy per volume, it's more range to volume. Like the P90 is good at range because you have 50 rounds to spend, so that's 50 potential shots, even if the chance of hitting is really low. That's why personally I believe the P90 is a lot better than the MP5. The MP5's accuracy because of accuracy, but the P90's accuracy due to volume, if you get what I mean. Anyways, continuing on. It was good in all the like best sort of ways, and it was bad in the sort of like meh kind of ways. Like it was bad in ways that are personal to me and like aren't bad for like gaming itself. It's just bad for my own personal wants. Okay, let's head up here. This is interesting. Oh, it's teammates. I thought there were enemies for a sec. Oh, uh-oh. Tough. I did not think there'd be enemies there because my teammates are occupying the building, so I didn't expect that. I probably should have been a little bit more clued in, but honestly, if you pay attention to every single nook and cranny of the map, I think your number of kills and deaths would actually not go the way you'd think. So playing too worriedly and not confident enough can actually lead to really bad gameplay habits. So I think assuming there are no enemies there actually was the right play, and I think that it's a bit of an outlier case that there were enemies on the roof. Okay, tough. Okay, now we're chilling. Whoa, right there, I had a bit of a rough time. No, nearly. So close. That's a shame. I definitely could have gotten the kill there. I played pretty bad. Oh, I did not know someone was looking at me. I'm trying. Whoa. Thank you very much. Alright, so someone shot me from what I think is the southern direction. Let's have a look. I don't see anyone. Now I do. I reckon there's a person. Implied Horizon. I really like that name. I really like that name, in fact. That's really cool. More post-commentary here. I was about to talk about how much I really like that guy's name, and then I had a thought of, like, when I do these post-commentary, like, edit a note kind of things, do you guys care if I don't announce it? Like, if I just start talking, I'm sure you can tell that it's afterwards, you know? Gonna do this for cover. Okay, let me hop back up and try to take a really fast shot. Let's see where that sniper is. That one's way too fast. I'm going to drop out of that sniper's view. And the one who with the glint I saw, that's the sniper I'm talking about. Interesting. I heard footsteps. I thought it might be an enemy. Can't tell if that's a teammate. That is an enemy. Oh, it was a teammate. My bad. Okay, let's head out this way and go wrap around behind D. Let me jump over here. There we are. Alright, I want to try and get a high up position where I can really overlook open areas, because that's what this gun kind of shines at the most. But let me have a gaze. Oh, let me go this way. This gun feels to me like a mix between the Ultimax 100 and like the AK-5C, if you know what I mean. That's how it feels. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, I'm going to try to go for this guy in the building first of all, because I can hear him shooting. Okay, I crouched there just to help dodge some shots. That guy going, wong, wong. That was implied horizon. Alright, let's move over this way and try to get more kills. I just hear gunshots this way, so I'm just moving here. With this gun, your time to kill definitely is good enough to sort of play like that. Just literally kind of chase gunshots. It's hard to explain, but guns with time to kills like this are very, very versatile. It's just, if your time to kill's that fast, your playstyle can be very, very broad, because the gun itself doesn't punish you for doing the wrong thing. But, you know, I don't think that makes it OP or anything like that. I don't think the Groza's OP at all. I mean, the Groza is one of the most balanced guns. And I would say it's actually overlooked by a large portion of the community. I'd say for a while it was overrated. People were like, it's the best gun, which I do not agree with at all. I do not think it's the best gun. But, you know, I do think it's really, really good. And I do think a lot more people who aren't using it probably should give it a go, because it's actually the time to kill coming with the downside of reload speed. The reload speed downside is very negligible for a lot of people. And a lot of people don't care about first shot kick either, which I personally do, because for me that limits my range pretty heavily. Like with the AK-15 and the Scar, you can get some real long range shots, like really easily. But you know, more like a DMR sort of playstyle, whereas this, your long range is kind of capped. Ammo? No, I'm all good. Let me move up this way and try to kill this guy. Heard walking on water on my left. Oh, wait. Trying to keep this foliage in between me and the enemy so it's hard for them to see me. Damn, that's a shame. 67 right now is pretty good, considering it's Ed right over. I think I'm playing alright. 67 isn't a good KD, but on Eddie, it's good. Wow, we're all just chasing down this tank right now. Well, let's go shooting at someone. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I didn't think he'd loop back around. I thought he was trying to escape because he gets C4'd, but I guess not. Alright, let me spawn on this person and then head over to B. Okay, let's run over to B. See if we can get any kills. What are these guys shooting at? Too far for me, so I'm not going to go for it. Alright, let's move over to B. And let's see what we can do. I'm going to do A as well, just in case my squad mates manage to get on it somehow. Here's shooting here in front of me. I'm actually going to go towards the shooting and then try to get an angle on it. That wasn't the guy, I don't think. Let's check what gun this guy has. Does he have a HK419? He gave up already. That's a shame. If he had a HK419, I'd be like, oh, that's the person, but don't know if he did. People in there. It's not this guy. This guy's using a Mark 20, and that's not the gun I was looking for. It could have been the engineer that I killed, honestly. Oh, it's teammate footsteps. I heard footsteps, and I was like, whoa. Ah, it's bad. I should have led more, but the velocity on this thing is a little bit slow, so I kind of got, like, my mag was so empty that I couldn't, like, discover the lead mid-spray, if you know what I mean, because it used up too much ammo. That was a really good kill behind me from that enemy. Alrighty. Let's head this way with my squad and roll into B again. Nice new camos, heck yeah. Alright, let's move in. Move it on in. Alright, let's jump over the left here. Okay. B's being capped. May as well still head in just in case there's anybody. There were some enemies I saw earlier who were around B, not in it, so perhaps there will still be a lot of kills here. And they're capping it again, which means that it's definitely going to have some people for us to kill. Let me head down here. I'm going to try and take this building and then use the windows to just overlook open areas. Okay. I'm going to chill here. Let's have a look. Wow, I thought he'd run out of ammo. Not gonna lie, I thought he'd run out of ammo. That's my bad. I genuinely thought I was just gonna jump as he ran out, but I was wrong. So, is what it is. I probably shouldn't have taken a high risk move when I was tagged, but I think I was feeling a little too confident because I've been having a pretty fun match. Damn, it's a shame. I really thought I can get him. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to respawn here on my teammates and try to get some kills going. Let's see what we can do. He's in combat. Above you, above you. That guy's very tagged. I thought he jumped out the window. Wow, well played there from who. I genuinely thought he jumped out the hole in the wall, but he didn't. Alright, let's respawn. Oh no. Doing this weird angle. Oh man. Look at that. I'm just not playing that good. Look at that. I just played very, very, very high risk. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, in hindsight, I guess, but nah, that was very, very high risk for me to sit on the railing like that. I genuinely did not think anybody would come from behind. I was like very, very tunnel vision on the guy in front. That is not a good habit to get into. You generally don't want to hold angles, but I thought that it would be such a weird spot he wouldn't be able to pre-aim me. That was a really nice shot there from this person. Let me respawn on the claw and head into B. Teammate tank, we're chilling. Okay. Gunshot on the right here. Enemy chopper, he's down. I think he crashed. He'll be behind that tree now, will he? Nope, I can see him. I could just see him in that bush. Oh, if I ping there, it went red even though I can't see him. That's interesting. That's a cool trick. So, if there's anyone behind foliage and you don't know where they are, spam pings, I guess. Oh, I can't spam them that fast. If you could, that'd be pretty busted.
Oh.
It's very interesting though. Oh, there's that Who guy who keeps killing me, so now I can finally get a kill on him. Oh, yeah, that was him. Cool. Which is nice. Oh, let's head in slowly. Okay, I want to get into a good position for this gun, and generally tending to range a little bit is better. Up close is only bad if you're versing a crap ton of people. If you're versing 1 or 2 people up close, the gun's totally fine, but anything more, you kind of are going to have to start reloading a fair bit. Okay. Alrighty. Let's start heading towards C, I guess, even though I don't think there's much time left in the match. No, not at all. But we'll head in anyway, see if we can get any kills. Ah, there's a teammate, dang. Alright, let's move up here. This map's so bad, sad face. Nah, I actually quite like this map. This person obviously doesn't, but I actually like Eduardo. I don't like getting it all the time, but I like it sometimes. Oh, whoopsies, that was my bad. Yeah, I just had my brain turned off. Good killing from that guy. That's one of those rare cases where the M110 is actually a 3-shot because he hit my armor. GG. That was still really, really fun. 82 and 22, that's pretty good. I'm a big fan of the Groza. It's like hard to explain. I'm a fan in the way of I really like it. I think it's a good gun, but I'm not a fan in the way of I'm gonna just pick the AK-5C most of the time over it. Speaking of, the next video after this could be the AK-5C. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you guys learned some things and you want to use this gun. So, anyways, I'll catch you guys later.